In today's breaking story, Donald Trump has been left panicking after his son's humiliating interview just went viral. And believe me, it went viral for all the wrong reasons. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, Donald Trump has plenty of reason to panic. I mean, his entire administration is pretty much just built on lies. He's now looking at deploying troops all over major US cities, and it's already blowing up in his face.
The president says he's going after the worst of the worst. Their agents came to a large Latino neighborhood. 90% of the people in Cicero are Latino. Is this a dangerous neighborhood? Are there murderers that you see on these streets?
No, not at all. They're good people. I was very concerned. I was so nervous that I started filming, and they were just drinking coffee. And Don Mario just got out of the hospital. He's very ill. Good people, no criminals. They're very good people.
The video that we're showing is video that you took.
Yes.
You saw the agents take the gentleman when they were inside. Let's just go and show everybody. Come with me, Rosie. So this is the bakery here. The gentlemen were on the inside of the bakery. They were just getting a cup of coffee before going to work. Is that what was happening? And so you saw them being taken by the agents, and these were their coffee cups?
Coffee cups, yeah. They were inside the bakery when they came inside to get them.
Tell me about, come with me over here just so we can step out a little bit. Tell me about these men. You know, who were they? You said Mario was sick and just got out of the hospital after 7 months.
Yeah, Mario has been a customer for a few years, and he's the husband of Lorena, the lady in charge of the bakery. Wonderful people, like no criminals at all, nothing.
And now they've been taken by immigration agents.
Yeah, and he's ill, he needs his medication, and I'm concerned now, you know. Lorena's concerned too.
When they say the worst of the worst, is that who they picked up?
No. They're hardworking men. Like, no, they were just drinking coffee. Not at all.
And just a thought, maybe, just maybe, Trump is always panicking because he's never sleeping.
You don't sleep much.
Not really.
And nor does President
you?
Trump. No, I know. I slept 4 hours last night.
And you feel fine? Okay, that's
I'm on this is my fourth cup of coffee.
4 hours is nuts. 4 hours is Trump level.
4 hours. Yeah. And the night before was like 6, before that was like 7. So it varies. But is that what he sleeps, like 4 hours?
He does not sleep.
Yeah, I did Fox and Friends finance segment, and it was just on Gen Zs and finance. And one of the executive producers like, we just want to show you around. And they showed me the control room. And I said, how have things been in the control room as of late? And she's like, none of us are sleeping because the president doesn't sleep. We're all working 2 times right now. Do you feel that same way?
I was just talking to someone about this because we wrote this story on what traveling with him is like in the first term, because I had this source who said, you never want to be on Air Force One on a trip. And I said, why? Like, you'd think you want to be in the axis of power close to Trump. He doesn't sleep on these trips. And like, you're going to Asia or something, and that's kind of the only time you're going to sleep before you go on this trip.
Yeah.
But Trump is just always up and talking, and he'll like have them go wake staff up if they're asleep because he wants to talk to them. And so we have this big trip to Asia coming up, and you know, you're not going to sleep on that flight.
And now Trump has been left panicking after his son's humiliating interview just went viral. That's right, take a look at today's top story. President Trump is facing an embarrassing new headache tonight. And it's not from Democrats or the media, it's from his own son. Donald Trump Jr. just gave an interview that went viral for all the wrong reasons, and the mockery that followed has the administration scrambling.
Clear, but that's the problem with some of these things. The conservatives try so hard they want to show both sides. Now, they let someone go unfettered for hours talking about these things without anyone pushing back, without any resistance. They allow them to spew their narrative, which is, as we've seen for the last few years, all lies. But that's what happens when you have sort of a more rhino network. They want to be loved. They just want the power. They don't care. It's about clickbait. So they do that. Whereas the left, I mean, they just go full all in, no matter what. We're playing different games as always. So it's a shame to actually see that. Honestly, I don't watch it anymore because it is so ridiculous. They try so hard to be unbiased that they're actually biased towards conservatives at this point. It's pretty ridiculous, but that shouldn't surprise us. I mean, these are networks that banned. I know I was banned for 2.5 years. I'm barely on anymore. I know my father was banned. They were doing, giving lap dances to other presidential candidates because they wanted a puppet candidate. They wanted someone that answered only to them and the people at the top. They don't get that with Trump, and they're upset about it.
The clip has been viewed hundreds of thousands of times across social media, with users saying Don Jr. sounded more like he was on fast forward than giving a serious political interview. Newsmax insisted the video wasn't altered, but commentators piled on anyway. One viral post read, "Don Jr. crying that Fox won't worship daddy anymore. That's not bias, that's burnout." Another mocked his delivery, saying, "I didn't speed this up, he just talks like that." The substance of the rant didn't help either. Don Jr. claimed Fox News was biased against him and his father, despite the fact that his own sister-in-law, Lara Trump, not only sits on the board of the Republican National Committee, but also hosts a weekly talk show on Fox itself. That fact alone had critics calling his complaints laughable and exposing just how fragile the Trump media strategy really is. What's worse for President Trump is the timing. As his administration tries to project strength, the viral interview has instead underscored division, desperation, and dysfunction inside the Trump family machine. The result? A White House in damage control mode, trying to explain away yet another embarrassment, this one born not of enemies, but of family. Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.